Remember last video where I was like, mental note, try to get more than 4 hours of sleep? Well, pretty much blew that out of the water. Woke up at 11:30 this morning, so yeah. Feeling pretty good right now. What is up, the world? Austin Schrock here, bringing you another video. In this video, I want to show you guys a quick way to tell a story, to convey something that you did without just shooting just slow motion, B-roll, and all that standard stuff. This is like one of my favorite ways to do this. So yeah, let's get into it. But first, I need to clean my room. So there you have it, that's me cleaning my room, and what you actually didn't realize, this was the storytelling that I was talking about. It's extremely informative, it shows the audience everything that you're doing, it's fast paced, it keeps things moving, it doesn't get long and boring. When you have a job like this, cleaning my room, you can't really just like take a minute to get a cinematic B-roll of it. It just doesn't work. It doesn't look good and it doesn't flow. You'll see it in my videos every now and then where instead of like being like, okay, I'm gonna go do this or whatever, I'm gonna get this ready, I'm gonna get the water in the bucket and the soap to wash the car. No, you just take like 15 seconds and just like, here's you showing everything that you're doing, and it gets the point across perfectly. I get the feeling that people sort of look down on this sort of editing because it doesn't look like it takes much skill to do, but it actually takes a lot more work than you think. If you do this wrong, it will look horrible. Timing is everything with this. One of my favorite examples of this with a big YouTuber using this is Peter McKinney when he does the drone opening sequence. So good, I love that. Biggest thing is keep your cuts short. In my experience, the only cuts you should have are the ones that are like an action of you doing something, me like throwing something away, picking something up, throwing it away, really fast. Keep it moving. You don't want it, there's a very fine line that you want to have this in. You can have too slow where it's like after like 5 clips back to back, it's like, oh my word, speed up. And then there's the other side of it where it's like way too fast and you can't keep up. You have to find that little sweet spot where the audience catches what's happening, but yet it's fast enough to keep it moving that they're just a tiny bit behind, so that they keeps them hooked. It keeps them wanting to follow you as you go through this. And the best part about this is, and anything where it's show don't tell, it makes the audience work for what you're trying to convey. And at first I heard that and I was like, that doesn't make any sense. But what it is, instead of like telling them what's actually going on, like when was the last time you saw a movie where someone walks outside and says, it's raining, or like glass breaks, I'm angry. No, nobody does that. They express that through the feeling and through the emotions and through the different shots and the lighting and the sound and all of that. It makes you as an audience work for that. It makes you kind of come up with that on your own. You kind of discover that, and it gives you a sense of satisfaction. So if you can get your audience to do that, you've already nailed it. Another key point to this is sound. I generally don't like having music to this, but I love having sound effects, especially when it's quick and it's popping, it's moving all over the place. You want sound effects that's like makes it sound even quicker and just makes it pop, but you don't necessarily want music to the background. It's supposed to be just a little bit jarring. Use it kind of sparingly, but like totally go to town with it. Have an amazing time doing it. I love it. I love doing this so much. So feel free to bump into that like button, nail the subscribe button, and on your way out, don't forget to ring that bell, yo. I will see you in the next video. Austin out.